ground zero reports from Jammu and Kashmir, where the horrific terror attack took place in Pahalgam. Right now, I am at Lal Chowk. This bustling market area is now silent. Is today silent as there is a bandh being observed here, but heavy security deployment in the region, as you can see in the visuals on your screen. Remember, at least 26 lives have been lost and 5 people have been critically injured. They are being treated at the hospital in Srinagar. And remember, Times Now has accessed the sequence of events that has taken place. 2:30 p.m. is when the terrorists, 3 to 4 in number, are believed to have come down from the hills in the Baisaran Valley, and they separated the men from the women and children and went on an absolutely horrific, bloody shooting spree for 5 minutes. Now, we will keep getting you these details of who they were, who were their monitors, who were monitoring these 3 to 4 terrorists who operated and carried out this dastardly attack. But we're also getting you simultaneously visuals of the Union Home Minister, who not only paid homage to the victims of this absolutely dastardly attack, but also met with the families of the victims. My colleague Priyank is with us at the moment. Priyank, what's the latest that you are seeing around you? What's happening? The Home Minister Amit Shah had met with the families of the victims a short while back.
Yes, certainly, Shreya. Home Minister Amit Shah met the victim family at this police control room after paying homage to those individuals who have lost their life. The mortal remains will be taken to the respective location in 24 flights which will be operating from Srinagar. This is a special arrangement which has been made so that the victim family should not have any kind of trouble. What we have also got to know that these 24 flights will be flying to different locations, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Delhi, so that the respective family should not have any kind of problem. We also spoken to Tejaswi Surya, who was here for some meeting, and he also came because victims were also from the state of Karnataka. On the other side, what we have also got to know that the intel agencies are right now looking at the possibility of the 2 terrorists who could be Adil and Asif from Bijbera and Tadal area of this valley, who could have also been part of this attackers team which came and opened fire. AK-47 rifles for use.
Priyank, I'll come back to you. We're also getting a big breaking news at the moment. The first visuals of the perpetrator of this horrific attack. Viewers, see this visual very clearly. He's the one and among one of the 3 to 4 terrorists that are believed to be behind this horrific attack. Times Now accessing that visual of the terrorist who carried out this attack. He is the person who has to be brought to justice, who carried out this bloody attack. But remember, as this visual comes in, the Union Home Minister has been reviewing the security situation here, and the message is clear from the Government of India that India will avenge this dastardly, horrific attack. All right, let me go across to Priyank. Priyank, go on. What has been happening there? Of course, the Home Minister has been meeting with the families of the victims as well as the survivors. Any word of what he was told? What the people there shared with the country's Home Minister?
Home Minister met the victim family just a short while back. The family members were brought here, and soon after paying homage, Amit Shah met the victim family. We also saw that the J&K Chief Minister Umar Abdullah was also there. At this location where you can see that the team, after paying the homage from the JKP, is coming back, and what we can sense that the ambulances have started coming. So probably the mortal remains are right now being taken to the airport by the team of these individuals who are here. There's another bus which is coming here, Shreya, which is ferrying all those people whose family members have been attacked in this incident. That is very important to be seen, because these are the people who have seen this unfortunate attack. The sad faces can be seen. children, family members, and all those elderly people who were part of this group which came for the visiting the valley was put under this kind of heavy shell of firing which happened from the terrace side. But what intel sources have been suggesting that Adil and Asif are the two individuals who would be part of it. More buses coming in, more ambulances coming in. Very sad visual. The ambulances are right now being taken to the airport, to Srinagar airport, which is a technical airport, which is an Air Force airport, where the bodies, the mortal remains are being shifted. What we have got to know is the schedule of the flight. There are 24 flights which will be flying from here to 7 locations. In the buses, we could see the family members were there. Then following those buses, we could see that the mortal remains are right now being taken from this police line where the last homage was given. More buses coming in. All those individuals who have lost their lives there are being taken. The mortal remains are being taken in these ambulances. The country is certainly saddened to see this kind of visual coming out from the valley which was certainly hoping that peace will be coming back to this area. The tourists had also started coming in. These sad faces, although the camera is not able to capture it, but I can tell you to our viewers what I can see from my eyes, that the sad faces of those children, women who are being taken to the airport from where they will be flying to their respective location is very looking sad, because they could have never imagined in their life that this kind of tour, which they would have planned for many, many months, could turn into this kind of tragic incident, the memories which they are not going to forget in the rest of their life. What we can certainly tell you to our viewers, that there will be 24 flights which has been scheduled so far. These are the Indigo and the Air India flights will be flying from here to respective location and taking the mortal remains. While coming back to your first question, what Tejasvi Surya has also told you to Times Network, that Amit Shah, the Home Minister, met the family members and he has assured that justice will be given to them. But looking at these sad faces which came here with so much of hope that they will be having the best of the time in their life, has turned out to be the worst nightmare which they could have never imagined in their life. Innocent children, very sad faces, crying while moving out from this police line, was seen while the bodies were being taken from
there
here.
might be sadness there, but I assure you that across the country there is absolute outrage and anger against Pakistani-sponsored terrorism. And I'm right now joined by Arunil, my colleague. He's joining us from Mumbai, where protests are taking place against this dastardly attack. Arunil, get us what is happening there. There is obviously understandable anger and angst against the citizens of India regarding this terror attack.
Well, that is right, Shreya. Basically, an outrage can be seen pan-India, across India, in different cities. In Mumbai as well, you can see now how Sanjay Nirupam, a leader from Shiv Sena, burning this Pakistani flag. Several placards of Pakistani flags were brought over here. They have been burned. We'll speak to Sanjay Nirupam also. आप ये कैसा देखते हो, जिस तरीके से पहलगाम में अटैक हुआ है, कैसे उसको देखते हो और किस तरीके से भारत को इसका जवाब देना चाहिए?
पहलगाम में जो अटैक था वो बहुत ही कायराना अटैक था। बेगुनाह, निर्दोष ऐसे भारतीय नागरिक पर्यटन के तौर पर कश्मीर घूमने गए थे और कश्मीर जाने के बाद वो पर्यटन के तौर पर जब घूम रहे थे तो पाकिस्तानी आतंकवादी आए और हमारे तमाम पर्यटकों से उनका धर्म पूछ करके चुन चुन के मारा। अब इसका एक ही उपाय है, इसका एक ही उपाय है कि पाकिस्तान में घुस के मारा जाए और जिन लोगों ने हमारे बेगुनाह नागरिकों की हत्या की उनका एक
stand from the Shiv Sena as well. We should enter Pakistan and basically reciprocate against this attack. We'll also speak to some of the people who have gathered over here. आपसे बात करेंगे कि किस तरीके से आपको गुस्सा है, जिस तरीके पहलगाम में अटैक किया गया, किस तरीके से आपको इस बारे में गुस्सा है?
इस गुस्सा तो इस तरह से पाकिस्तान को खत्म कर दिया जाए, जिस तरह से भारत के नागरिकों को मारे हैं बेगुनाह को, पूरे पाकिस्तान को खत्म कर दिया जाए, इस तरह का गुस्सा है। और पूरे देशवासी यही चाहते हैं कि पाकिस्तान को समाप्त किया जाए।
भारत ने हमेशा से पाकिस्तान की तरफ दोस्ती का हाथ बढ़ाया है, बट फिर भी बार बार हमने देखा है, मुंबई में ही 26/11 हुआ था और अभी पहलगाम में हुआ है। पाकिस्तान की तरफ से इस तरीके का जब भी आतंकी हमले होते हैं, कैसे हमें जवाब देना चाहिए? अभी कैसे मोदी सरकार को जवाब देना चाहिए?
एक्चुअली जब से हमारी मोदी सरकार आए हुए तब से हमारे देश में सुरक्षा काफी बढ़ गया है और ये सभी जानते हैं। लेकिन पाकिस्तान खतरा बार बार इसलिए होता है कि पाकिस्तान हमारे देश को डिस्टर्ब करना चाहता है, लेकिन ये हो नहीं सकता। और हमें पूरा विश्वास है, विश्वास किया पूरी यकीन के साथ बोल सकता हूँ कि मोदी सरकार बहुत कठोर कदम उठाने वाली है। पाकिस्तान को उसका जवाब मिलेगा और मिलना चाहिए। हम सब उनके साथ खड़े हैं। हमारे हिंदुओं भाई पे अटैक कोई बर्दाश्त नहीं करेगा। पाकिस्तान मुर्दाबाद,
पाकिस्तान मुर्दाबाद। एवरीबडी हियर इज बेसिकली echoing these chants। आपसे बात करेंगे, उरी तरीके का एक हमला भी करना चाहिए जिस तरीके से पहले भी मोदी सरकार ने किया था, उसी तरीके से ताबड़तोड़ जवाब देना चाहिए।
निश्चित रूप से पाकिस्तान में के समर्थित आतंकवादी एक गिरोह बना के, समूह बना के बहुत दिनों से कश्मीर बहुत शांत हो गया था, पर्यटन यहाँ बढ़ा हुआ था। इस कश्मीर की खुशहाली पाकिस्तान समर्थित आतंकवादियों को और देश में छिपे गद्दारों को बर्दाश्त नहीं हो रही थी। जिस तरह उरी में एक अटैक किया था, रिटेलिएट किया था भारत ने, निश्चित रूप से प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी अपना दौरा कैंसिल करके आ चुके हैं। अमित शाह जी कश्मीर में टिके हुए हैं और निश्चित मुंहतोड़ जवाब दिया जाएगा। सभी 140 करोड़ हिंदुस्तानी, प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी और अमित शाह जी और देश के साथ।
This is the sentiment in Mumbai as well. Many of the people who had gone to Pahalgam, who had gone to Kashmir, are from Mumbai and the vicinity areas. Many of them are from Dombivli, from Navi Mumbai, from Pune as well, and people from Mumbaikas basically feel that Uri type of an attack or a counter attack should be done by this Modi government.
Right, Sabyasachi, you know, there is of course a lot of anger among the people of the country, and you know, as we speak, I'm also seeing posts on social media by Pakistan's former INB Minister Chaudhry Fawad Hussain, who has said rather than holding Amit Shah accountable and probing the Indian government's failure to prevent the terrorist attacks, India's biased media is scapegoating Indian Muslims in Pakistan, fueling hatred against them. This is, you know, just shooting the messenger instead of actually taking responsibility of what Pakistan has been doing since the past several decades. Why blame the Indian media when all we are doing is speaking facts and is showing the reality of Pakistani-sponsored terrorism here on Indian soil? And that is the result of why we're seeing what we're seeing in Pahalgam and in several other places which we have seen in the past several decades. Sabyasachi. Arunil, all right, we have Arunil with us. Arunil, are you able to hear me?
Well, that is right, Shreya. Basically, time and again we have seen a hand of friendship has been given by India, and time and again this kind of an dastardly attacks are happening from the Pakistan side. 26/11 is one such example, and now also we have seen before as well how Indian army personnel were also attacked by the terrorists sponsored by Pakistan itself. We'll try and speak to more people who have gathered here. आपसे बात करेंगे किस तरीके से भारत हमेशा से दोस्ती का हाथ बढ़ाता है पाकिस्तान के साथ, पर पाकिस्तान ऐसा बिहेव करे तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए?
पीछे से छुरा घुपता है, पीछे से उसका बहुत निकम्मी वाला अपन काम है। ऐसा उसको नहीं करना चाहिए। निरीह मनुष्यों की क्यों मारा? उनको लड़ना है तो सामने से आके लड़े। ऐसा लड़ा इससे क्या फायदा पाएगा?
पीछे से छुरा घूपता है पाकिस्तान।
हाँ, पीछे से छुरा घोप रहा हो, वो सामने से कभी नहीं लड़ा।
अभी हमने देखा है जब से मोदी सरकार पावर में आई है 2014 से अटैक कम हुए, बट अभी जो बड़ा अटैक हुआ है लोगों पे हुआ है, जो सिविलियंस थे, टूरिस्ट पे हुआ है, कैसे एक्शन लेना चाहिए?
इसके तुरंत सख्त कार्रवाई करना चाहिए। सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई करना चाहिए। उनको मुंह जोड़ के मारना चाहिए, तब उनका दिमाग ठिकाने आएगा।
We'll try and speak to more people of Mumbai who have gathered here. आप कैसे देखते हो जिस तरीके से आम लोगों को मारा गया, जो कि पर्यटक थे, पहलगाम घूमने गए थे, उनको मारा गया? अभी हमें क्या करना चाहिए? भारत को क्या करना चाहिए आपको लगता है?
भारत को पाकिस्तान में घुस के मारना चाहिए, जैसे पुलवामा के समय हमने किया था, उससे भी बदतर करना चाहिए। और ट्रंप की तरह भारत जो पाकिस्तान को हम सप्लाई देते हैं,
Right, Arunil, we'll come back to you, Arunil. Right now, we want to show our viewers those spilling Those absolutely spine-chilling testimonies that have come out of Pahalgam since yesterday. Listen in, viewers, and take a look of what the people had to say who went through those few minutes of absolute horror.
बैठो 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 आराम से बैठो।
फायरिंग कर रहे हैं वो लोग।
हाँ
फायरिंग कर रहे हैं।
फिर चोट है
मेरे बाजू में बगल में था।
क्या ब्लड कहीं लगा चोट क्या बेटा? अच्छा ठीक ठीक बैठो, मैं पट्टी करता हूँ आपको। अरे नहीं 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 नहीं, हम लोग हम लोग फौज हैं, हम लोग बैठो बैठो, हम लोग फौज हैं, बैठो बैठो चलो। अरे हम लोग फौजी हैं, कुछ नहीं करेंगे, आपकी सेफ्टी के लिए आए हैं, आपकी सेफ्टी के लिए आए हैं, बैठो 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 बैठो, आपकी सेफ्टी के लिए आए हैं, हम इंडियन आर्मी हैं, बैठो। ये इंडियन आर्मी है। आप लोग कहाँ से आए हो, कहाँ से आए आप लोग? आपके बच्चे कुछ नहीं करेंगे, थोड़ा बताइए। हुआ पति को मार दिया? नहीं नहीं बेटा शांत रहो, लो पानी पियो, पानी पियो। कहाँ से आए लोग? हैदराबाद से। अरे साथ में आपके हैदराबाद के हैं।
Those cries for help, viewers, have now turned into outrage in the entire country among Indians who now want to avenge this Pahalgam dastardly attack. But I also have my colleague Neha joining us, and she is joined by the cousin sister of Manjunath who lost his life in this terror attack. Neha, over to you.
Well, yes, of course, before we get in a conversation there from the cousin sister of Manjunath, it's obviously quite an emotional scene here at his residence where, friends, family, of course, have all started gathering now very shortly, even as, of course, they're trying to come to terms and cope up with what's really happened. This is something that, probably they wouldn't even have imagined here. A family that had set out there on a happy vacation now has, in fact, lost a member of their own. We quickly get in a word here from Apeksha, who's the cousin sister of Manjunath. Ma'am, first of all, I'm terribly sorry for your loss. I do want to ask you, when did you all hear about it? You've managed to get in touch with Pallavi ji as well. What did she have to say about whatever's happened?
I tried by connecting them when I got the news, but we couldn't reach her. But one of our family members, they reached out and they were like, she told it in one way that my brother is no more. He was shot dead there, then and there, and she couldn't talk more. So she had to I'll call you back karke. Then we saw news there. We accumulated many more newses there. She said there kill me also. Why are you leaving me alone here? Kill my son also. This is not fair karke. And he told no, tell to Modi or something like that. The statement was going on. So that's how we got to know. So we had to, we came from Bangalore, so we had to leave our offices and we had to come gather here with our families to see, console everyone and everything like that. But it was really shocking because before going to this trip, they were at my house in Bangalore, so they had to board a flight. So before that, flight was at morning 3 a.m.
So that was your last interaction with them, ma'am. How were those moments that you spent with them?
I can't really tell. It's very precious in my life. It's going around in front of my eyes every day. It was they came to my house after I got married. So they were like, oh, it's my sister's house. So they came with so much of joy and happiness. And I cooked breakfast in the morning. They had it and they were complimenting it. And they were like, oh, my small sister had made so many things. They never thought of I would do things like that and all. And afternoon also we had a lunch party and all other things, and we watched a movie together, comedy movie, and we had to cut down the movie because there was no time. And he was like, let's watch it again when I come back. You don't watch it further karke. So, and also there were so many dreams when he was going. They never went out like this, something very big. So this was their first time because his son scored very good marks and they promised him to take somewhere. So that's how they planned. And before that a week, I had come to Shimoga and I had got to know they were going on a trip. So yeah, I spoke to them. Then I called them to my house. That's how they came to my house as well. And you know, those were the dreams. Like we were speaking about what college and what things has to go down and all those things. I know. I can see right now is my brother filled with many dreams while he was going there. And the last bye I said, and also he called, once he reached there, he called me and he said everything was fine. Well, we reached safely and all. And there was a rain also, hailstorm also there. So that's how we asked, how is it going? Are you guys safe and all? They were safe during that time also. They had to come back tomorrow according to the plan, and everything just went in rain. I don't know what to say more. All I can see is my brother filled with dreams.
We're very sorry, of course. You know, it's a big loss to the whole family. Many families have lost their loved ones in this, dastardly attack that's taken place in Jammu and Kashmir. I have to ask you, of course, now we've been speaking to people across the country who've lost their family members as well, and they've all said that justice should be done at some ground, that, India must retaliate in whatever form. How do you see this?
Well, I don't know. I am scared to even speak also, to tell anything like what to be done. I know they are doing their best.
Okay.
They are taking care of it.
Sure.
I know they will do their best at this.
Okay. Yeah.
But again, this is sad.
Yeah.
No one should be in this position.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, of course, families here recounting their last memories that they had shared with their loved ones who, unfortunately, of course, lost their lives there in that dastardly attack.
Those sombering moments, of course, those are several dreams that have been shattered today. But as the government of India has been assuring that they will avenge this attack and the perpetrators will be brought to justice. Right now, let's get to the breaking news that's coming in regarding the Cabinet Committee on Security meeting that is now likely to be